Hello everyone, Team at 978. Right now I'm reviewing the first female figure in the Jazwares 6-inch Fortnite Legendary Series. I've already played with this, it's awesome. Let's just go through it right now. As you can see here, Miss Valkyrie comes with 7 accessories, if you don't include her movable gear that's on her body. And yeah, let's show some of that up close. I'm actually going to just start with her body. Now the paint and sculpt, I'm trying not to judge this thing based on other things that I've played with recently, aka Figma, Overwatch, Diva. But yeah, when you compare this $20 figure to something that retails at $70, it's not going to meet the standards. Like the paint right there, the dry brushing with, it's nice that they put the extra effort into that, but it could have looked better. And this face, I don't know what it is about the face. I showed somebody else some footage of her. On camera, I like her face, which is backward from my normal reviews, where I like the face in person, but then on camera it looks more weird. But on camera, her sculpting and whatnot is nice. The nose looks really good, and everything's proportional, and it just looks good. But in hand, her face is way pale, all 3 of them, and they look very cartoony and not as good as this. It's weird. I know I sound like a nut job right now. Her axe reminds me of the Leviathan axe. Yeah, it's silver with gunmetal all painted all up in there for the details. And the brown right there. And more gunmetal down here. So it's basically this brown plastic just painted. I think that brown is even painted, to be honest, and not just, it is. It's not just the blank plastic down there. She has this rifle right here, which is gunmetal with silver scrapings all over it to make it look metallic. And it does have an empty hole right there in the barrel. Now, I was mentioning a high-end $70 figure, but Hasbro has been doing really good with their faces. But anyway, I brought her out here because she's another winged character that came out this year. But I put Mercy's blast effect right here. Thank you, Hasbro. Hasbro has been giving us all types of blast effects. Oh man, I just almost bent that. But that can fit over there, and this Transformer Siege effect, if I'm persistent, can get on there as well. I tried to use tracers, but yeah, probably if I get persistent with it, no, I can't do that. I don't have anything with a hole small enough. I mean, a peg small enough to fit into there, unfortunately. Several other characters have come with this pistol right here. I know Wildcard has come with this. She comes with a piece of cake. And it has, as tradition with these accessories, there are hand holes right there so you can put the hands in there. I was able to get Diva's hand in there for some pictures. She has these wings that are these translucent blue right here with the white on it to make it look like bones. And you just peg that into here. And it ain't mandatory or in the instructions, because there are no instructions, but you can wrap the tool around here, the harvesting tool or her axe right there, which you don't want her wielding it. Every single character has that. It's like a hidden feature on every single figure that I've purchased from Jazwares for this Fortnite line. Now I showed this face up close. Basically it just pulls straight off, and you can grab another one. They typically all have the same type of connection. Let me make sure I'm not lying about that, but here is the neutral face she came with, and it has this dot on the nose. The face is just blank anyway, so I don't like using just blank faces. You hear me complaining about that all the time. And they all tend to come with this scared or shocked face right there, which is also good for pictures. And let's see if I can confirm that all the faces are interchangeable. Probably would be if she didn't have this hair up here. I'm gonna try to shove this up underneath of here. Come on, it's just difficult, as you can see. Yeah, all the faces have the same connector, but your mileage will vary as far as getting a face onto a body. But now, Jonesy's in tune with his feminine side right there. Or it's almost 2020. I don't even need to make another joke. As far as the heads and how they connect on this particular figure, let's zoom in on this. She has ears molded in there, but this hair is completely super duper pliable and soft, so it doesn't get in the way. I wish Hasbro would do this. I've been begging for that. But the hair is only attached to the top of her head, so it can definitely get out of the way while you're articulating left and right. And come on now. And down. And up. There you are. She looks up with no issue. And with the light settings up, that's kind of what I see in person. And if I can complain about anything, it's the faces are a little bit wonky in person. The neck is not the same color as the face. And the same complaint that I've always been having. The hands, they look awesome. I like that they can do this, and look at the fingers. Those are excellently sculpted and they're painted decent. But in the case of this figure, not all of them are like this. The grip is very loose when it comes to gripping this gun right here. Like, it seems like her finger it can't get to where the trigger would be. I mean, it can, but I just don't feel like it's right because of the way her hand is shaped. But I guess that does work. But she does not have a super duper good grip on that. She does grip this gun a lot better because the finger can go into that trigger hole right there. So this is the best weapon. But when it comes to this axe, good luck with that. It's like it just opens right back up immediately. And even if you put both hands on there, I mean, you can do it, but if you just move around a little bit, she will let it go. If you're persistent like me, you won't have any problems. But let's go into this articulation besides the head, because it's awesome. Remember, this is a female action figure. These shoulder pads, super crazy pliable. Get out of the way. Arm can go up that high. Swivel around. And she has frickin' butterfly joints. Only thing that I can complain about the butterfly joints is they give it to these figures, but the way the chests are sculpted, they typically can't get use on it. Now, she gets probably the best use out of the butterflies out of any of their figures in this line, because it's actually sculpted to come in. The rest of them aren't sculpted to come in like that. So she can get some good reach over there. She has bicep swivel and double jointed elbows that go all the way up. Both wrists hinge in and rotate besides the opening fingers. She has the same diaphragm joint that everybody has, where it goes, in this case, it goes back a lot more than others, but it doesn't come forward that much. And the lower torso is capable of rotating, but truth really be told, it's just a single ball joint connected to the upper torso. Or actually, the ball is going down into the lower torso, and this is just a cover. This, super soft and pliable, gets freaking right out the way, and it's like thick enough to the point where you don't have to worry about it ripping. Legs kick all the way up, gets right out the way on both friggin' sides. Thigh rotation, you see the top of the boot cover, or the top of the armor covers the top of that leg. Double jointed freaking knees, and on top of everything, universal ankles that hinge back, hinge forward, ankle pivot on top of that, and a toe joint. They all have these big giant peg holes in the back of their feet. Good luck actually using those. They are way too big for your standard peg size. To make sure I definitely show this off, she has this molded in little dagger. I guess you could cut that off and she could use it, but it probably will look funny. Yeah. I think, yeah, that is a molded separate part, so I don't know if it's actually painted on there. If you did want to rip that off, it's super pliable. And look at all the different colors. This is a separate piece molded onto it or glued onto it. It's crazy. All in all, really like her. I know I was making nitpicks, but yeah. Only thing you have to worry about is her hands and how they grip this axe. If you put her in a pose like this and left and your house shook, she probably won't be holding that axe when you come back. If you're persistent like me, you could store her main accessories on her at all times. Like I said, she could be holding that gun. Instead of the axe, put the axe on the back. You put the rifle on the back. Whatever. And I just wedged that in between the dagger right there. So yeah, a lot of play options with her. Here she is with some of her compatriots. They pretty much are all the same, like height and whatnot. Here is that Figma Diva that I recently reviewed. Very tiny in comparison. I already showed Mercy right here from Hasbro's Overwatch. 6-inch figure. And your standard Bucky Cap. Yeah. Let's get him right there. So yeah, they're all about the same height. So that should give you some idea. Typically, Jonesy doesn't usually look that tall next to freaking Cyclops. Maybe it's his stance with the wide legs. Yeah. Bucky Cap is slightly taller than these figures right here. But he seems to be yeah, he's still slightly taller. But anywho, I really like this figure. I've been loving this Jazwares Overwatch line. Jazwares Fortnite line the whole year. And yeah, I recommend her. Here she is holding the cake. I don't know if that's something that actually happens in the game or what the cake can actually do, but here she is holding some cake. If I can find a link for her and on Amazon, she will be in the description. Hopefully at $20, because that's what she retails for. Maybe even less. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.